Previously on the channel, things were picking up momentum as I had my brand new garage tiles and hex lights fitted to the unit. And I also displayed some incredible yet terrifying DIY skills. But all in all, I was genuinely pulling off a miracle. And speaking of miracles, just a few days after fitting these tiles, I received the biggest miracle I could have ever dreamed of. I'm in a bit of shock today. I don't know what the hell has happened in my life. But today, one of my clients has called me and said, Dave, you've been looking after us for years. I'm giving you my wife's Fiat 500, and I've just sold my wife's Fiat 500. So she wasn't very happy with me that I sold it because I had one vehicle. We went from 3 down to 1, and in the space of 72 hours, we've gone back up to 3 cars, and I've blagged a free Fiat 500, and it's got 14,000 miles on it. I can't even make this stuff up. I don't know what's going on. And look, this is my poor work van at the minute, the S-Max. I'm having the strangest of days ever. I don't know what to say. It's just been a funny day. Later that day, my friends at Dynamo Printing gave me a moving in present, which was truly epic. And part of me was worried that it would look too big, but as soon as I saw it, I knew that was the right thing to do. They also gave me some printed canvases, and what I wanted to do was change the theme of the studio for various videos. So I'm having different brands featured and coloured lighting, which means it doesn't always look like the same thing. We still have more acoustic panels laying around the unit, so Holly gave me a hand to put some more up. So this is my latest invention. I'm quite proud of that. So I've made a little splashboard here, which I found that near a bin, and then I just put some tiles on there. I screwed them onto the wall. Looks lovely, doesn't it? I've even got an offcut of tile that I've chopped down just to put my applicator sponge on, because I know how greasy they get, so it's always nice to put them somewhere. And I've even made that for a sponge. Sad, I know. Speaking of sad, look at this sorry state. I glued that onto the ceiling and it kept coming down. And the problem was, I had my head up there and it went on my head, so I looked like an ice gem. So basically, I've reinvented some sort of supporting scaffolding device. I'm well impressed with that. It's quite dark in here now though, because I keep blocking out all the lights. Either that or I've broken that one by whacking it. I think we'll just say the bulb went. So I even managed to put one on here as well, and I've got some on this wall. And you can tell the echo is slightly going, but when you go into this room, the echo is, it's amazing how different it is. So you go, echo, there's not much. There is not much at all. There's still more of these pads that are going to be going around there, but I need to get the carpet in later. Then I need to put the desk in and work out where everything's going to go, because I want to attach one of those proper podcast mics onto the wall here as well, just so I've got it all ready. So whenever I'm filming, I just come in, turn it on, press record, and job done. And talk about this for a genius move. I've even put audio padding in here, just so I got a bit of peace and quiet and nobody can hear me when I splash. The following day, I couldn't do any more because I was back on the road and back to my regular clients. And oh word did I have a horrible car to clean. But sadly, I didn't have time to film this one as the car had to be ready by lunchtime. So I had to press on. I mean, look at this. Just look at it. It gets worse. Later that afternoon, my friends at Fratelli Cars let me borrow their van so I could get some carpet from Facebook Marketplace, which is basically like eBay for the poor, where only 99% of the items for sale have fallen off the back of a lorry. And whilst I had the van, I was given more free stuff. This time around, I was given some office furniture from my mate Geoff. Now, most normal people would make sure they put the carpet down once everything is empty. However, it's just like owning the van again. So much for, I'm going to keep everything tidy, there's just crap everywhere. But by the end of the day, that carpet is going to be down, all there. I'm going to have the office done. It's going to look beautiful. So with that being said, I had to begin with Operation Cleanup. Oh, I knew I'd be moving all this again today. I'm just going to get this carpet down. I don't care if there's a bit of a gap around the outside. It really doesn't bother me because I'm going to have units going around here and there's going to be lots of other stuff people aren't going to see. Be fine, be fine. Bit of free advertising for Ava. There's got to be an easier way than this. We're just going to wing it like I always do. This is a good looking carpet called Storm. Storm Grey. We're just going to chuck it down, see what happens. Fart come out. Do you know what? That's not a bad fit. That, it's not snug, but for an offcut, that's all right. Oh yeah. I'm not going to lie, when I bought this carpet, I went to this place up the road. Won't say the name, but it looked proper sketchy because I've heard stories in the news that there was people who were chopped up. Yeah, it was called like Bloodstained Bill's Carpet Emporium. And I didn't really want to go in there. I knew it was going to be dodgy. So I bought the carpets. I then went to this other farm. They're like, don't worry, Dave, there's going to be loads of carpets. Go to this location, pull up, we'll load up and go. Oh my word, it was weird. It was a weird thing. I don't think it was stolen. Well, I hope it wasn't, but it's quite a nice fit. It's not a bad carpet. I mean, it is just offcut, so I paid 100 quid for both of these rolls. It's cheap muck, but it would do. Once the not stolen carpet was laid down, I had yet another brainwave. So I've had an idea, because the carpet isn't quite long enough. I've kept some offcuts of tiles. So what I'm going to do is just overlap them on top, which really tidies up the carpet quite well. I mean, it just keeps it all down. It keeps it rooted down. It stops it being pulled up and the bits all fraying on it. I think that's quite a clever idea. I'm really glad I kept some of these offcuts. Really glad. So this is my free table, and basically what I'm going to do with this, quick demo, this isn't pallet wood, but who cares? I'm going to get some pallet wood. I'm going to stick it on the front here. I'm just going to whack it on with a hammer, paint the top of the surface black, and then I'm going to recycle some more of these floor tiles. So we're going to have quite a contemporary table here. And basically by doing this, it means that when I do these videos where I can showcase products, I'm going to have everything in front of me, and it's just going to make my life a lot easier because it means I don't have to position the camera as much. And I just think it's quite a cool thing to have. It's a bit like a bar. Very excited to get this done. That's going to be the next thing on the list. But the first thing I've got to do before that is take care of that office. The next job on the list was to lay the office carpet and put in the desk. But because the desk was bigger than bloody Africa, I had to get out the legendary rusty saw. Once I fitted the world's heaviest desk, I could now see the unit all coming together. And I wanted to film the table in this video with the pallets, but it's rained every single day since, so finding dry wood is a mission on the farm, but I won't give up on my quest for more free stuff. As you can see from my desk, I've not quite got this right yet. This is just balancing this table, and I've got it on my filing cabinet, and I've got a little piece of wood here propping it up. I know it is a bit bodge jobby, but for me, it works. That ain't going anywhere. This is a solid bit of wood. And I did drop it on my head. Because I was underneath the table trying to move some bits and it fell on my head and it bloody hurt. But all in all, I'm going to leave it as this because I'm quite happy. Is it perfect? No. But will it do for me? Absolutely. Next time, I ramp up the DIY in the unit and I bring my dog to work for the day. And also, it's time to reveal the free car.